I think the brother understands his value. He knows his worth, but he doesn't know how to negotiate it. Yeah. Which is essentially saying, I don't think he knows the business like he thinks he knows the business. Then which caused him to go on all these rants, about me, about, oh, you're not an owner and you're not this and you're not that, blah, blah, blah. I didn't give a damn. Yes, constructive criticism. Mm-hmm. Then we even get on the phone and chop it up about that criticism. But you, behind the scenes, are one way, right? With me, asking for help, we're discussing things. But then you get on your platform
and act like you're enemies.
Act like we the worst enemies, and then now you take it somewhere where you can't come back from. At least with me, that bridge is burnt. Run with that, Reddit. Like that, you know what I'm saying?
You know
that
what?
Bridge is burnt.
It's interesting.
Burnt.
It's found out that it was all bullshit. They were manipulated the whole time. None of the things that they were hearing were true. Like, what do those people do, man? That's dangerous.
Well,
they go become terrorists. Some shit. You must feel so disillusioned, like you were on the internet fighting for somebody because you truly believed what he was saying was real, but then you found out he wasn't living up to it, even to his own closest people. Like, I honestly feel bad for those people, bro. I truly do. Yeah, I have empathy for those people.
Well, that's how culture forms, And I'm not talking about that situation. I'm just talking about things in general.
In general, okay? Yeah.
Culture formed because, you prey on people's need to believe to create this cult-like following. So, you give them something to believe in. And how do you give them something to believe in? You whip up a fight. We see it all the time. We see it all the time in politics. You got to have an enemy. And in this situation, the enemy is the industry. The enemy is, the people that are, taking advantage of the creators, right? So, you build, you create that. You create this enemy. But the truth is, you really just want to be a part of that situation, which is sad. And that's what happens a lot of times. A lot of times we become what we hate. You know what I'm saying?
Or we've always been it. We just never had the power to expose it.
You hate it.
Very true. Or we never got accepted by it.
The issues that oftentimes these like cult leaders bring up to manipulate people are actually true, real issues.
Yeah.
Like the industry is corrupt.
Yes.
Right? Like all the things that they're saying, people don't respect creators. And all the things they're saying are real. So if you're a creator, if you're somebody who's been treated shitty by the industry, you're like, finally, someone's saying this shit.
Yeah.
But if you're not keeping that same energy with your own people, you are just using it as a tool to manipulate people to support you. Yeah. And that's kind of corny, bro.
I would think people would learn from their experiences, but I guess they don't. And that's why I got to question said person and I got to question the person's team. You know what I mean? Number one, how do you continue to end up in these situations if you have the experience? And number two, how does your team continue to put you in these situations? And this goes back to what started, his rants against me last fall. I said one simple thing on Breakfast Club, one simple thing. When
an old nigga like me sees Yachty in a Sprite commercial and sees Yachty in a Target commercial, I say to myself, the label is really doing, again, the label, I don't know if that's QC Capital, whoever, is doing an amazing job cashing in on their 360. Clearly there's some marketing appeal that this kid has that transcends hip hop, and the label is taking full advantage of it. So when you have a star like that, it behooves the label, if you're in a 360, to do all that they can to get you these other ventures. So a 360 basically is the label eats off of everything. The thinking was, the thinking when a 360 deal was introduced was, we are the people that are making the act famous. We're putting our money up and we're doing everything, and then that person just gets to go and do what the fuck they want, and we don't eat from anything but album sales. As the industry started to decline, they had to find other ways to eat. So when I see you with this, your business is great. You're absolutely right. But when I see it, I say, okay, that might be a 360 deal, and I'd like to know how you feel about 360 deals. Because if it's true, if you and your team are the people that are coming up with all of the creative shit behind Yachty, then what the fuck would I be paying Capital anything for?
Build the fucking door. You know how when you feel like people say, oh, getting in rooms, or yo, I need to be in this room, I need to be in that room, or like, yo, I just need somebody to open the doors for me. Them doors might not never open. So if them doors never open for you, don't sit around feeling sorry for yourself. Don't sit around blaming other people. Don't sit around thinking that somebody's holding you up. You're holding yourself up.
Yeah.
If nobody wants to open the fucking door for you, open the door for yourself. You have nothing but time, space, and opportunity. It is, I will never forget this. It's something that when I used to work at Channel 11, this dude, he had said when we was in a meeting, he said, while you might not have a budget to do all these amazing things that you want to do, it's also free to think. It is free to think.
Free to think.
Nobody can take your thinking from you. And people sit around all day and think, well, ironically, they think, well, if this person ain't do this, or this person ain't answering my call, or this person ain't taking my text message, or this person ain't answering my DM or whatever, that how can I move forward? No, keep moving forward, because everybody's going to keep moving forward. And you know when I see it a lot? When people pass. Yo, when people pass, everybody's sad for the moment. Everybody's sad, you know, that day with motherfuckers go on with their life, yo.
Yes, sir.
Life goes on.
Life
you
goes
are
on.
not special. You're not special. You special to your mother. You know what I mean? Like, and your father, whomever in your family you got. Other than that, nobody don't give a fuck about you. So with that being said, get up every day and build yourself a door. You want to get into music? Nobody's giving you the opportunity. Build a door, open it up for yourself, and make your own shit so that you can put yourself in those rooms. You want to do clothing? You want to start a business? You don't know how to get it started? Start doing it yourself. Figure it out.